Good morning, class. So today we are wrapping up rational numbers, hopefully. You guys had homework. The homework was exercise. Did we start exercise 4? No. Right. Today we'll have to do exercise 4. However, for homework you had worksheet 6 and 5. We finished 5. Only worksheet 6, okay? Just hang on. Did we answer the questions? We must start answering here at this point. Not so? Okay, so we just need to go through this quickly. And then we're going to do worksheet 5. And then we'll go into the examples for exercise 5, no? Did we do exercise 4 already? I think we have one exercise left of that chapter. Is that correct? Okay. So the question, worksheet 4 on page 87 says, determine the value of each of the following if we are given A to be -3, B to be -1, and C to be 2. Okay, so we look at the first one. Okay, so we're going to look at the first one. We've got AB squared. So as we know, the value of A is -3, the value of B is -1 squared. So it's -3 times -1 squared is +1, which gives you an answer of -3. You all agree with that? I think I will just give the answers and you can tell me which ones you had a problem with, okay? It's worksheet 4. C. Number 2 is, the answer to number 2 is 9 is correct. The answer to number 3 is -7. The answer to number 4 is 31/3. The answer to number 5 is, sorry? -15. And the answer to number 6 is 10. Any issues with number 2 or 3 then? Any problems with number 2 or 3? Any issues with number 4, 5 or 6? No problem, okay? You look at worksheet 5. Good morning. Please create restrictions. You will be observing our lesson, okay? Worksheet 5 is on page? Worksheet 5, yeah. On page 89. Okay, the first answer is 2y squared. Number 2, y to the exponent 4. Number 3, 4x squared. Number 4, 6a b squared c. Number 5, 7x. Number 6, -2b squared minus 3a squared. Number 7, -8a squared. Number 8, 12, a to the exponent 5, b to the exponent 2, c 4. C to the exponent 4. Number 9, 4a squared. Number 10, negative 9a6, p4. Number 11, 3x squared minus 6xy. And number 12, you got 12a squared minus 4a. Okay. Any problems with numbers 1 to 6? Any of these sums you want me to explain? Yes, Michael? Number 4, anything else? From 1 to 6, yes? Number 6. Okay, so let's look at number 4. The sum read 4ab times 2bc minus 2ab times bc. So according to BODMAS, what must be done first? Multiplication. So you need to do that first, okay? You asked number 4? Right, what did you write?
I got 2ab times 2bc.
2ab times 2bc. So you wrote that sum down wrong. Okay, so that's should have given you 8ab squared c. Okay, and you have 4 here. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, you wrote the sum down wrong. So you got 2ab times bc is going to give you 2ab squared c. Are they like terms? Yes. So 8ab squared c minus 2ab squared c is going to give you 6ab squared c. Okay. Number 6. The sum read 6b squared minus 4a squared minus 8b squared plus a squared. What was this question? Yes, what did you write?
2b.
2b squared.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was like terms, yes?
5a squared. But I didn't do 2b squared. I think that's where it's wrong.
What? Say again?
I think I might have raised up to 2b squared. That's why I wrote wrong.
2b squared.
Yes.
But if you look at this, have you used your number line here?
Yes, sir. I think I did wrong.
Because what is 6 minus 8? Got your number line? 6 minus 8. Negative 2. You see that? And what's minus 4a squared plus 1a squared? There we go, negative 3a squared. Okay. Anything else with the first column? No? Second column? From numbers from 7 to 12. Any issues there? Any problems with numbers 7 to 12? Nothing. Yes, Michael?
12, sir.
Number 12. So in number 12, how many terms are here, Michael? What separates terms?
Minus and
Negative and positive sign separates terms. So how many terms are here?
2.
2. There's 1, 2. Which is correct. Now, if we're looking at these two terms, before we can add and subtract them, we must simplify our terms first. According to BODMAS, brackets needs to be done first. Can you see that? So I'm going to multiply this in here. So it's going to be 5a plus 3a times 4a is going to give you 12a squared minus 9a. Did you write 8a into? Did you write 8a then?
No, sir.
What did you write?
I wrote 5a minus 12a squared.
How do you get minus? Check the sum, the line before that. Did you write down the sum properly? Did you say 5a plus 3a? Or did you say minus 3a?
For the question,
Yes.
I wrote it plus, but in the next line I wrote minus. I don't know.
But now how do you get minus? So that positive times a positive is positive. Not so? Okay. So now we're going to add up like terms. So go on your number line. What is 5a minus 9a?
Negative 4.
Negative 4a plus 12a squared. Or if you write it in descending powers of a, it will be 12a squared minus 4. Okay. Is there any other problems with the second column? No? Let's look at B. How many terms are there in each of the following expressions? So how many terms are in the first one? 3 terms. Absolutely correct. Negative and positive sign separates terms, so it makes them 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. 3 terms. Number 2. 1 term. You can't separate here because of the brackets. So it's 1 term. Number 3. 3. So 1, 2, 3 terms, yes. Number 4. 1 term, yes. Number 5. 3 terms. Okay, you all agree with that? Then we come to C. In C we are told to write the following expression in descending powers of A. Descending means what? Biggest to smallest. The highest exponent in A here is 5. Okay? So the 5 is the highest exponent. So it's going to give you negative 2x to the exponent 5. Then negative 5x or a sorry. Why am I writing it x? It's a. So it's going to be negative 2a to the exponent 5 minus 5a to the exponent 4 minus 3a squared over 4 plus, you see no sign in front of it, so it's plus 7a minus 4. The first question was to write the expression in descending powers of a, and these are in descending powers of a. The exponents are from range from biggest to smallest. Now answer the questions, which now means I must look at this here. Instead of saying now answer, what could it have said as well? Hence, no? I think you've seen that in your last exam. Instead of now answer, we could have used hence. Okay. How many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. Number 2. What is the index? What's the index? Exponents. What is the index of the fourth term? 1, 2, 3. The fourth term, which is 1. So the index is 1. Okay. What's the numerical coefficient? Numeric coefficient of the third term. So it's 1, 2, 3. This is the third term. The coefficient is the number in front. So what's the coefficient? Negative 3 over 4. What is the constant term? A constant term is a term without a variable. Negative. Remember the sign is part of the term. And then number 5, they asked to determine the value of the expression if a is equal to negative 1. That means to say if I see an a, I replace it with negative 1. So it's going to be negative 2, open brackets, negative 1 to the exponent 5, minus 5 into negative 1 to the exponent 4, minus 3 over 4, 3 into the exponent negative 1 to the exponent 2 over 4, plus 7 times negative 1 minus 4. Okay. So negative to an odd exponent will always be Negative. So negative 1 to the exponent 5 is going to give you negative 1. Negative 1 to the exponent 4 will be positive 1. Okay? We're running out of space here. And then we came to the end of the page. So I'm just going to move everything up. Alright, let's go again. So it's negative 2. Negative 1 to the exponent 5 is negative 1. Negative 5. Negative 1 to the exponent 4, positive 1. Negative 3. Negative 1 to the exponent 2, positive 1. Over 4 plus 7 times negative 1. You could have multiplied it out if you like at that point. So what's negative 2 times negative 1? Positive 2. What's negative 5 times positive 1? Negative 5. What's negative 3 times positive 1? Negative 3 divided by 4 is negative 3 over 4. 7 times negative 1? Negative 7 minus. So 2 minus 5 is negative 3. Use your number line. Negative 3 minus 7. Who said negative 4? Yes, you're putting your head down. Why are you not using your number line? It's negative 10. Negative 10 minus 4. Negative 14. Negative 14 minus 3 over 4. Negative 14 and 3 over 4. Okay. Right. Then I gave you worksheet 6 to do, no? Right, let's look at worksheet 6 quickly. Doesn't need to cut that. Oh, I got it already. This is worksheet 6 and this is on page 91. Let's start on the side first. Alright, so let's write the answers in. So the first answer is? Sorry? 0. Okay. The next one? 1. The next one? 1 over x. The next one? Number 4. I over 3b is correct. Number 5? 10 over? Number 5 is 10 over 9. And number 6, 2 over x squared. People, any issues with numbers 1 to 6? Number 6. The sum reads 1 over x squared plus 1 over x squared. What do you notice? That the denominators are the same already. So do I have to derive a new LCM there? Or no, it's already sorted. So it can be written as x squared. So x squared times what is going to give us x squared? Times 1. But times that also by 1. So 1 times 1 is 1. X squared times what is x squared? 1. It's also times 1, so it's 1. 1 plus 1 is 2 over x squared. You understand? Any other problems with numbers 1 to 6? Yes, Michael? Number number 3. You've got x squared over x cubed. Where's there more x's? The denominator. So what's 3 minus 2? 1. So there's nothing on top, so what do we put there? A 1. Okay? What did you write?
I said negative x.
X to the negative 1 or negative x.
No, just negative x.
How do you get negative x? Because I remember it's positive times divided by positive. It's positive. Okay, if you had said x to the minus 1, then I would understand why. So you would have said 2 minus 3. Then you wouldn't have considered the way there are more x's, which is in this case the denominator. Okay. Otherwise, if you look at it, the rule, if you take that back, remember x squared means x times x. X cubed is x times x times x. So x goes into x once, x goes into x once. X goes into x once, x goes into x once. So what's 1 multiplied by 1? 1. What's 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by x? Is x. Okay, another way of looking at the same thing. Okay, anything else, people? Number 11 to 16. So answer to number 11. 47 over 20. 47 over 20. The next one. Number 12. 2 over. Nice. The next one. A. 1 over 8. For 14, is the denominators the same? Yes, so what do? You can add the numerators. You times it by 1, so 1 times A is A. Times that by 1, so 1 times 1 is. Okay. Number 15, it's a T. Some of you probably seen it as a 1. What's negative times negative? Positive. So why are you writing negative? We're talking about the next sum. Okay. So it's going to be T squared over 15. So what is your answer here, Michael? Nice. Negative T cubed over 20. People, any issues with numbers 11 to 16? None. Alright, let's carry on. Okay, no problem. Okay. So, for number 7, what's your answer to number 7? Sorry? X squared over 6, correct? Number 9, 8, sorry? Negative 3a. Number 9, 17 over 35 is correct. Number 10, 5a over 12. Now B number 1. 0, 0, 3 recurring, or this could be 1 over 3 over 99 says 1 over 33. The next one 0, 0, 0, 3, or we would write it in fraction form, not so, which is 3 over 100. Right, let's start with number 7. Any issues there? Number 8, 9, 10, 10. So you got 2a over 3 minus a over 4. What's your LCM here? 12. So that must be multiplied by 4. So it's 4 into 2a. That must be times by 3. So it's 3 times a. So 4 times 2a is 8a minus 3a over 12. Do you have that step?
Oh, I wrote the A as a 9.
Okay. Whose fault is that now? Okay. Nice. Number 10 and number 11? No, there's no number. Number 1 of B? Huh? Yes? B1? So 0,03 over 0,9. So the first thing is I convert this to a number without a decimal fraction. We convert from decimal to normal integers. So what I do is I multiply this by 100 to make that an integer. Now if you multiply the numerator by 100, I must multiply the denominator also by 100. And why 100 in particular is that I can eradicate to get rid of the bracket of the decimal fraction completely. So if I had multiplied it by 10, sorry, hello? Speaking? I'm not interested, man. I don't want credit. Okay, no. Okay, fine. Okay. So you multiply this by 100. Okay, the reason why we want to multiply it by 10, which would make sense if I wanted to convert 0,9 to an integer. But if I multiply the denominator by 10, which is going to give me 9, then the numerator will still be a decimal. You guys understand?
Yes.
So what I do is I say, okay, multiply both by 100, so that's going to give you 3 over 100 times 0,9 is 90. Not so? And 3 goes into 3 once, and 3 going into 90. 30 times. So I actually made a mistake here. It's supposed to be 30. Not so? So it's 1 over 30 actually. Thank you. Who got 1 over 30? Nice. Okay, at least you guys got the right answer. Any problems with number 2? Huh? Yes, okay. B2. So 0,0039 over 1,3. Again, we're going to multiply this by a number that will make the numerator and the denominator integers. Or get rid of the fraction, the decimal fraction. So I'm going to multiply the numerator by 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be 10,000. Denominator also by 10,000. It's 4 zeros. So it's 39 over. Now, 4 zeros is going to move this comma 4 places. So it's 1, 3, 0, 0. So I'm moving it. 1, 2, 3. I need another 0, 4. Can you see that? So 13. 13 goes into 13 once. 13 going, but in 13 going to 13 once, 13 will go into 13,000 1,000 times. Okay? And then 30 goes into 39 3 times. I wrote 100, supposed to have been 1,000. I made another mistake. Okay, so it's going to be 3 over 1,000. I don't know why I put 100, because there's 1, 2, 3 the digits after the comma, so it has to be 3 zeros in the denominator. Okay. Right. So you see now this holiday I must spend some time with decimal fractions. You see I made 2 mistakes. Okay. Next one, number 17. And not negative, positive. Is t squared over 27. T squared over 50. No. Number 17. T cube over 12. T cube over 12. Okay, listen, if you got negative into negative squared is positive. T squared over 2. Remember, even exponent makes that number positive. So negative t over 3. Negative times positive is negative times negative is positive. T cubed over 6. No? No, this must be 4. So it's 12. Okay. Number 18. 4a6. Number 19. 4. Number 20. Negative ac squared over 4. Number 3. 360. Number 4. 0,088. Right. Any problems with number 18? Number 19. Any problems with number 19? Number 20? Number 3? P number 3? Number 4? Number 4? Yes. So in number 4 of B, we are told 0,2 squared times 2.2. Now we are people that who prefer working with fractions. So what I always do is I change it from decimals to fractions. So 0,2 can be written as 2 over 10. Not so. Squared times 22 over 10. Okay. Now 2 goes into 2 once. 2 goes into 10 5 times. So it's 1 over 5 squared times 22 over 10. Now 1 squared is 1, 5 squared is 25 times. 2 goes into 2, 22, 11 times 2 goes into here 5 times. Not so. This times 11 over 5. Nothing else can cancel, so that will be 11 over 125. 25 times 5 is 125. And that there is also 88 over 1,000. 4 goes into here, or 8 goes into 88 11 times, and 8 goes into here 125 times. So that is equivalent answers. Okay. The next question, they ask you, which is the larger fraction? So what we need to do first is we need to convert it to equal denominators, not so. So you're timesing that by 11, so it's 22, you times by 9 is 27. So yes, 3 over 11 is larger. Expressed as common fractions, there's going to be 8 over 1, 2, 3 zeros. So 1,000, which can simplify into 8 goes into 8 ones, 8 goes into 1,000 125 times, so it's 1 over 125. The next one is 1 and 8 over 100, which simplifies in 1, and 4 goes into 4 into 125 times, 4 goes into 8 twice. The next one is 36 over 100, which is 9 over 25, 4 goes into both. And the next one is negative 1 and 2 over 100. As you see, 2 digits there. So it's negative 1 and 1 over 50. Okay. So let's go through and sort of call out the answers to the speed test. Number 1, the answer is? Sorry? Oh. Guys ready?
Yes, sir.
The first answer is? Negative 60. Yes, next? 64. Next? Negative 50. Next? Negative 2. Next? 15. Next? 18. Next? 3. Next. Number 7. Number 7 is number 7. Okay. Well, okay, let me see. The number 1. Negative 16. What did I say?
Negative 16.
Right. Number 2. 64. Number 3. Negative 15. Number 4. Negative 2. Number 5. 15. How do you get 56? Because the sum says 8 minus 7. You must remove the brackets first. So it's 8 plus negative is positive. 7 is 15. How do you get 56? Okay, now you must listen to the answers correctly again. Okay? That you call up. Number 6? 18. Number 7? 3. Number 8? Negative 6. Number 9? 11. Number 10? 9. Number 11? Negative 7. Number 12? 48. Number 13? 6. Number 14? Negative 18. Number 15? Negative 10. Number 16? 8. Number 17? Negative 6. Number 18? You didn't do the work again. Why didn't you do the work, my mom? That's the reason why you're not getting the mark that I expect you to get. Number 17 is negative 6. Number 18 is negative 13. Number 19, negative 45. Number 20, negative 20. A negative 1. Right. Number 2, negative 16. Number 2, 6. Number 3, negative 13. Number 4, 42. Number 5, negative 4. Number 6, negative 4. Number 7, negative 2. Number 8, negative 20. Number 9 is negative 55. Number 10 is 0. Number 11 is 36. Number 12 is negative 10. Number 13 is negative 7. Number 4 is 10. 15 is 6. 16 is negative. Okay, number 10 is 0. Number 11 is 36. Number 13 is negative 7. Number 14 is 10. Number 15 is 6. 16 is negative 18. Number 17 is negative 3. Number 18 is 15. Number 19 is 1. And number 20 is 9. Okay. Number 3, page 3. First answer, 100. Number 2 is negative 20. Number 3 is negative 8. Number 4 is negative 7. Number 5 is negative 4. Number 6 is 10. Number 7 is 9. Number 8, negative 10. Number 9, 7. Number 10, 35. Number 11, negative 20. Number 12, negative 24. Number 13, negative 10. Number 14, negative 7. Number 15, negative 19. Number 6, negative 1. Number 17, negative 5. Number 18, negative 13. Number 19, 0. Number 20, 8. Okay. Any issues with test 1? Any issues with test 2? Any issues with test 3? No. So that now brings us to the last part of exercise 4, the mixed exercise. The bell is gonna ring soon, huh? That's Thursday today. Now, Thursday we don't have full hour periods. Eh? It's today Wednesday. You only have full hours on the periods on a Monday. You could have a register at the end of the day. So for homework, I would like you guys to do exercise 4. It's on page 69. Exercise 4 on page 69. I think I can give you another test tomorrow on this exercise. Yes? Of is multiplication. But just something you must note at this point is that, like in number 4, exercise 4, you can do this 1.1 first. No? This must the multiplication first. 1.2, that is an addition sign. No? It might look like a division. It's addition. This year we spoke about that already. Before you change to multiplication, this must be a mixed fraction, improper fraction. It's from mixed to improper. If you look at 1.5, now Bodmer says, you see this is of. So of is done before division. Can you see that? Not O, it's an OF, of. Not OK, it's an OF. No? So you got 8, and 1 over 3 must be divided by, you replace of with a multiplication sign. But I put a bracket. Why? Because that needs to be done first, before you tumble and times. So I'm not going to tumble and times that fraction only. No. I'm going to first do the half part of the calculation, which is this here. So it's going to give you 25 over 3 divided by, that's 3 over 4 multiplied by, that's 9 plus, it's going to give you 16 over 9. You all agree with that? Now 3 goes into 3 once, 3 going to 9, 3 times. 4 going to 4 once, 4 going to 16, 4 times. So it's 25 over 4, sorry, 25 over 3 divided by 4 over 3, which is the same as 25 over 3 times 3 over 4. You see the 3's cancel. So the answer is 25 over. You guys understand? Again, you must go off first. Make sense before? Okay? Let's take us out here. Then again, you see of, that must be done first. Okay? It's got a couple of good sums here. We can discuss tomorrow, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a copy or photo of the written memo, okay? So that when you go through it, you guys have some guidance as well, okay? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
But don't you like me to send the memo before the time?
No, sir.
You like it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, the internet is down. They're working on it, okay? You don't have to get so upset. Sorry? Yeah, it's not going to go through now. No, it will be up later. They're just working on it at the moment. Okay. That is exercise 4, no? Yes? Yeah, you can do the whole of exercise 4. Is that too much? Okay, so exercise 4 you just do the first column. The first column. So which means to say it's all the odd numbers of the exercise. From number 1 to 20. Okay. Okay, I'll stop the video at this point, okay.